Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure today to share with you a few of my thoughts from the viewpoint of the industry. The ITTRANS is a showcase for IT solutions in the field of public transport. This addresses the question, what is the role of IT in public transport today, and what role might or should IT play in the future? I will try to give you some possible answers later on. First, please allow me to briefly ask another question. So what basic trends and challenges are we facing today? So one trend is especially important in this connection. It's absolutely clear that the significance of mobility in general and mobility in urban environments in particular will continue to increase. The figures, the numbers and studies and publications forecast show that global urbanization is increasing. The trend is associated with an increased need for mobility. Mobility is the key criterion in the definition of the quality of life of people living especially in such large urban areas, and those a key contribution to livable cities. But at the same time, resources such as space and capital are limited, and the burden on the environment must also be further reduced. So an excellent public transport systems plays a key role in meeting all these challenges and can contribute significantly to achieving these goals. This is exactly an area in which the IT industry can and wants to play a major role and make a significant contribution to better achieving these goals. IT has been a firm part of public transport environment for many years now. Dedicated IT solutions support core processes in all areas, from planning and operations management, passenger and trip information to fare management. But are these solutions good enough for mastering the challenging of the future? IT is never an end in itself. IT must help you, the public transport organizations, to offer your customers better and more attractive service, while at the same time assisting you in using your available resources more effectively. For your customers, the users of public transport, better and more attractive service means easy to use, reliable and safe, convenient and affordable. And the benchmark against which these requirements are measured are defined by other areas on our daily life, like telecommunication, social media, financial service, online retailers as Amazon or Apple, and many, many more. So public transport users are starting to expect the same level of flexibility, ease of use, and personalization in their mobility solution. This is surely not only a technological challenge. Now, what technological trends must we take into account? And what challenge must the industry in general and the IT industry in particular meet with this in public transport solutions? Keywords such interoperable, intermodal, open data, open standards indicate the direction in which public transport solutions already established must continue to develop if they are to satisfy their customer needs. But these keywords are merely the synonyms and the enablers for easy and convenient. Easy and convenient for passenger means, for example, that they can use one and the same card for booking and paying their trips, from proving their identity, and also for using the card before and after their trips for many other things of daily life. Easy and convenient also means they can move from A to B without having to bother about any boundaries that exist between companies, public transport authorities, or countries. That they can do so with single booking and a single payment by being continuously informed. So interoperability, open data, integration, or the use of social media do not simply produce entirely new solutions or applications and functions that have never existed before. They produce a new generation of applications already established, but which are far more powerful and convenient than before. Taking advantage of the devices and applications such as today's omnipresent smartphones. In other words, what we are experiencing is not so much a revolution, but rather an evolution of established applications into a new sphere. So as a first example, please consider trip and passenger information. Passengers have long benefited from real-time information. Even today, they receive relevant information on the status of trips in vehicles, at the stops, or on the internet. Today, but many of these passengers, more or less all, are also more or less permanently online, receiving and sending information from and to others via common social media platforms. Those also you as a public transport company, all of a sudden have new channels through which you can communicate with your customers, spreading and gathering customer-related information. So in the future, these new channels can and must be added to areas such as passenger information, marketing, customer acquisition, and customer retention. The industry is challenged to provide solutions that supplement established applications, which these new platforms, integrating them in their system topography and those unlocking new dimensions. And the second example, let's have a look at electronic ticketing. Cashless payments have long been a firm part of the service offered by public transport companies. Different card and access systems are in use today. In some areas, or in some cases, smartphones are already fulfilling the functions of these cards. But the various check-in, check-out, be-in, be-out system used today are based on various standards and use different carrier media. So as a result, unfortunately, haven't yet eliminated one of the main barriers to accessing public transport service and making it easier to use them. Today's ticket sales with their great fare complexity are an example of how technology can frustrate customers or even scare them off. Passengers are regularly overtaxed. That's why technology makes things easier for the transport operator. In some cases, for the user, it makes things more complicated. So in the field of public transport, the sole purpose of technology, and especially information technology, should be to make life easier for passengers. They should be able to board and ride without having to bother about zone and fares. Or would you use your mobile phone if you first had to tediously buy a phone ticket each time you wanted to call someone? And in addition, if you had to know exactly to whom you wanted to talk, when you wanted to talk, and how long you wanted to talk? I don't think so. So solutions are already in place today that are revolutionizing fare management. These solutions are on show here at the ITTRANS. You can look at them and convince yourself of their revolutionary nature. The only thing which is required is courage to systematically and uncompromisingly follow this path. There are only one example among the many others that you will discover as you tour around the exhibition. All I can do here is encourage you to benefit from this unique opportunity. So what we need today are intelligent solutions. But intelligent must not be reduced to latest, feature-rich, or please allow me to use that word, cool. There is another aspect that is just as important as, and against which intelligent solution must be measured. It's the capability of ensuring a gentle technical and commercial migration from solutions already in place to new approaches. Whenever possible, we should further utilize investments that we have already made. So new technologies stimulate the imagination, show new possibilities and opportunities, but also bear new challenges and risks. Identifying them and transforming them into technically and commercially intelligent use requires very close teamwork between users and solution providers. And where could that necessity and the usefulness of a close partnership between public transport organization and the industry find a better expression or be better exemplified than here at the ITTRANS? It is the platform where politics, associations, public transport companies and the industry team up to show what is possible today and how future challenges can be met. With its clear focus on the subject of IT in public transport, ITTRANS is a truly unique platform. We, as companies from the industry, appreciate its value, and we will therefore continue to make every effort to further develop this event together with you. So whether you are facing imminent purchasing decisions or medium and long-term strategic decisions, ITTRANS can support you in making those decisions that are right for you. So the ITTRANS provide insights, new experience from a wide range of fields. We have already mentioned that, from security, IT, technology, planning, passenger information, trip information, and many, many more. So I wish you many interesting insights, a beneficial discussion that might be beneficial to you in your business. I hope you will return with new ideas that make your day-to-day job easier for you or improve your business. And at the end, don't forget, at the end of the day, it's the customer, it's the passenger that makes the difference. They will assess positive, so I hope, impact of your IT solutions, and those decide your success in the marketplace to a significant extent. Thank you very much.